Menachos Yud Aleph Tzadik Ches Beis Akeda Shin Mem Tes Rishis Chachma Simin Ches Beis Samech Ches Beis Rabos Rish Simin Rish Samech Gimel Dalet Zohar Chelik Beis Truma Kuf Samech Zayin Aleph Val Raz Ada Dahai Ohr, and on this secret about this light, the Dalik V'Nahir that is lit and shines Lahai Ner to this candle. Ksiv Besaron Bahaloscha Ksiv Bei. It says about it Ba'aron, about Aaron. Bahaloscha Saneros, when you lift the candles, begin the Hu Asimisitra Dahai Ohr, because Aaron comes from the side of this kind of light. This is his level. Or because in your light we will see light. Nira osios Aaron, that to see is the same letters as Aaron, Nira and Aaron. Ein Zohar Emor Kuf Gimel Beis. Ubezohar Parshas Tzav Daf Kaf Ches Amadal the Mesadrin Le Ma'archin La Legabi Baila, that we order it and we set it up for her husband. Kigon Bahaloscha Saneros, compared to setting up the candles, is like the wife getting pretty and dressing up for the husband. Bahaloscha Saneros did Mar Bahon Lahalos Ner Tamid, and it says about them that they should be a constant candle. B'Zohar Ish Parshas Bahaloscha Kuf Mem Chesuf Amud Beis Tachazi Bahaloscha Saneros Ilain Butzin in Ilain. When you lift the candles, that corresponds with supernal candles. These are the supernal candles, the chul honihirin kechadamin shimsha, that all shine as one from the sun. That the stars get their light from the sun and shine from the sun, and so all the candles are getting their light from the one source. I'm Baharamaz, the Vidav Kuf Mem Tes Sofa Medalef Bor Pnei Melachaim Chulu, in the light of the countenance of the living king. That the Neri Or, that from your light they get light. So the light of the candles is from the light of the countenance of the living king. Balderech Bahaloscha Saneros, and like lifting up the candles. Vidav Kuf Nun Amar Aleph Bahaloscha Saneros, it says further there in Zohar Kadosh, when you lift up the candles, Bahaloscha Mamish, really lifting up, not just lighting, an actual elevation, and the intention is Ki Gezayin and Nerusam Menorah B'Malchus, that the 7 candles of the menorah are in Malchus, they're levels of Malchus. V'chin nikreis Bas Sheva, so to Malchus is called Bas Sheva, the daughter of 7. Nikreis Elisheva, and it's called also the wife of Aaron. Elisheva, the divinity of 7. Ein Zohar Shmini Daf Lamed Zayin Amud Aleph Daf Lamed Chesuf Amud Beis V'hainu Lefishim Mikabel. It's Mikol Shiva Midos, because Malchus on the lowest level receives from all the other 7 attributes. V'Haor Hamir L'Ner Zeh Hu Chesed Zer Anpin, and the light that shines to this candle is the kindness of Zer Anpin V'Nikra Shimsha, and it's compared and it's called the sun. Shu Yisod Abba Shebezer Anpin, which is the Yisod Abba of Zer Anpin, the Yisod of Chachma that's in Zah. V'im Kein Bahaloscha Winyan Yichud Elyon L'Chaber Malchus Im Zer Anpin. If so, to elevate the candles is the concept of uniting a supernal unity of Malchus, which is the 7 emotional attributes, with Zer Anpin, which is the Yisod Abba of Inzah. So you have the masculine and the feminine. Elevating the feminine to the masculine to have a yichud. Im Zer Anpin kemavor b'Zohar va'era daf kav ches of Amud Beis al pasuk Ramim Chalokayim Melech, like it's brought in Zohar va'era, about elevating Elokayim, the king being Malchus, Aramimcha, to Zer Anpin to have a yichud. Gam like the chesed Zer Anpin mir chachma, also through the kindness of Zer Anpin shines Chachma into Chesed, V'Keser, the Malchus, and Keser shines to Malchus. Kano the meaning kosevarcho osios pekiso, like it's brought in on the pasuk. This is how you should bless them by the Birkas Kohanim. That's the letters of sevarcho is the same letters as with his crown. You're blessing them with keser, with the crown. That the chesed of Zer Anpin also is connected to Chachma, while Malchus is to Keser. Now the face of the menorah, the Ramaz explains in the Zohar, Shu Yisod Abba, that refers to the Yisod Abba. The Pnei Menorah Yairo refers to Yisod Abba, like that you shine into the Nero. Shu Ki Abba Yisod Barta, because the father founds the daughter. So if the menorah corresponds with the 7 emotional attributes of Malchus, so Pnei HaMenorah is the father that founds the daughter of Malchus, the face of in the menorah, the Pneumius. We can say that in general this corresponds with the 7 lower attributes of Chachma, like we brought from the Bechaya before, that's what's implied. How would we explain this in our service to Hashem? These 7 candles, that corresponds with the 7 types of souls in Israel. In the face of the menorah, that corresponds with the source of the neshamos, the concept of the mazel, the source of the neshamos. And that corresponds with the 7 lower attributes of Chachma of Abba. That's called the lower concept of Abba is called Yisrael Saba. So that just like the lower part of Ima is called Tvuna. So Yisrael Saba is the lower levels, the 7 lower levels of Abba that corresponds with the 7 candles of the menorah. So that's the source. Yisrael Saba is our father. So if the candles correspond with the neshamos, so the Pnei menorah, the source of that corresponds with our father. Spiritually, the im kain mul pnei menorah hu zayin tachtonos tarichan pin. So el facing to mul pnei menorah. So if that's the pnei menorah, what's the mul pnei menorah? The facing the pnei menorah is the 7 lower levels of arich. Vegam sham ya'iru shivas nenos shel malchus, and also over there should shine from arich into zayin tachtonos de Abba, the 7 candles of malchus. Similar to the idea of on that day, living waters will come out of Yerushalayim. Why is living waters coming out? Because we're drawing down all the way from the 3 first levels of Keser, Ki Keser Gimel Pamim Or, because Keser is the gematria of 3 times light, or Kadmon or Tzach or Metzuchtzach, that corresponds with the 3 levels of the supernal light, the pure light, and the very pure light, the clear light and the pure light. Gimel Rishonos to Keser, that corresponds with the 3 first levels of Keser. Or you could say that should shine, that these candles should shine from the concept of the light of the sun that will shine like 7 times like the light of the 7 days. Shalamayla Mishemesh, that's higher than the sun. So you have the sun, which might be Zeranpin. If you want it to shine from Or Shiva Sayamim, so then it's going to need to shine from Arich. Come on, Sivches. Zor Chelik Beis, Shemos Yud Beis, Yudal Beis, Perishmol Pnei Menorah, Huti Feres Kavem Tzayvu, Kanem Tzaychulu. But in Zohar Chelik Beis and Shmos, it brings the facing of the Pnei Menorah. So that refers to Tiferes, which is the middle path, the middle candle, the middle candle of the candelabra. So that would also reach up to Keser, or that all the other candles should shine to Tiferes. So it's also a different perush. Vav, Ein, Shalah, Kuf Yud Beis, Kuf Yud Tes Beis, Kuf Lamed Tes Aleph, Kuf Nun Ches Beis, Kuf Nun Tes Aleph, Kuf Samach Gimel Aleph, Kuf Tzadik Aleph Aleph, Resh Mem Tes Aleph Beis, Resh Nun Vav Beis, Resh Nun Tes Aleph, Resh Tzadik Beis Aleph, Shin Beis Aleph, Beis, Shin Yud Gimel Beis, Shin Kav Zayin Aleph, Shin Kav Ches Beis, Shin Nun Aleph Aleph, Shin Yud Gimel Beis, Megale Mukos Ayin Daled, Ayin Panim Yafos El Mul Pnei Menorah Yiru. So over there it says, to the facing the menorah it should shine. Al derech mitalmid ayosu mekulam. Similar to the idea of that for my students, I learn more than all. Alkin zaynir shehem mekablim v'talmidim. If so, the 7 candles, which are receptacles and so speak students, hey mi'irim el mul pnei menorah. So they're the ones who shine to the facing the countenance of the menorah. Shum mashpia ein sham v'davachach. Look over there. So you have this idea of that the students these 7 candles, they're the ones who shine. These students shine to the mul pnei menorah. According to this, we can say what our sages did, that the knobs of the menorah, that corresponds with the students, corresponding with like the idea of that with my students, more than them all. And so this corresponds with this idea of how the candles are like these students that shine and give an extra light to their teachers.